located a couple of 100 kilometres further to the southwest. We'd normally have expected the rupture for an earthquake in this area to be parallel to the coastline or related to the coastline, but it appears that the main rupture from the first earthquake was probably perpendicular to the coastline, so quite a different situation than we had expected.
So what exactly does that mean, Gary?
In terms of the thing that means that as we first noticed, the first earthquake was horizontal movement, and it means that it will be a strike-slip earthquake perpendicular to the coast. So two things. There's less and less likelihood of earthquake damage from the second earthquake, and the probability of tsunami is once again reduced, I think, because of the orientation of this being so far to the southwest. There have been a couple of other aftershocks in the preceding hour that were down in that direction, indicating the orientation of the rupture too.
So Gary, this aftershock, this 8.2 really magnitude earthquake, what has been the movement of the plates for that earthquake?
It takes about an hour to work that out. It's a fairly complex calculation, and we don't have that yet, but we should have it in the next half hour or so.
But we are getting reports that water has been seen to be receding from one of the islands off northern Sumatra, 10 metres out to sea. Yeah. So that would indicate perhaps that, well, it would definitely indicate that the tsunami is on its way.
Oh, it's a huge earthquake. Well, that would be the tsunami itself arriving. The period of the motion can be many minutes, up to 20 minutes. So the ocean recedes for maybe 10 minutes and then it comes in. So that's a normal arrival. So that would be from the first earthquake. 20 minutes it's too far away for 20 minutes.
Okay, so you're saying that the tsunami that could be hitting the shore right now would have been generated from that first earthquake?
Yes, similar as well to the southeast of this area. Let me see, where am I on the map here? Yeah. Yeah.
The reason I say that, Gary, and I'll let you look at your map whilst I talk, because about an hour and a half ago when we last spoke, we were expecting the tsunami that would have been potentially generated from that 8.6 magnitude quake to be hitting the coast about, an hour and a half ago. So you are now saying that what we are potentially seeing on the coastline...
Similar. I'll retract that a little there. I confused similar.
That's okay, not a problem, Gary. This is a developing story, and we completely understand that everything is moving, just as we discovered that 8.2 magnitude quake, that aftershock of the original quake, struck, as you say, some 20 minutes ago.
It depends on which way the fault ruptures too, of course.
Yeah.
And in this case, it probably ruptured it could have ruptured towards the coast, in which case it would have time to get there.
Gary, you have been covering the earthquakes for some time. Bring us up to speed on the difference between this earthquake and the one that we saw Boxing Day 2004.
Okay, a number of differences. The first thing is that this one, there's no doubt that both of these are smaller earthquakes, considerably smaller than the magnitude 9 Boxing Day earthquake. The other is that earthquake was a plate boundary earthquake where the Australia-India plate subducted underneath Asia, and it was predominantly vertical movement. There was a huge up and down motion in the seafloor, which generated the giant tsunami that resulted from that. These earthquakes, well, the first of them for certain, and from its location almost certainly the second, the mechanism is for horizontal plate